What up, what up, what up, y'all? And welcome to I'll Figure It Out Later. My name is DollaVision. And if it's your first time here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Keep rocking out with your boy, man. But today, we have breaking news, man. Diddy not guilty on the Rico charge, man. But they still found him guilty on some prostitution charges, man. What is next for Diddy, man? That's where the question lies at. What's next for Diddy? Can he come home and be the same Diddy? Like, I think, man, I wrote down some questions I want to ask. Let me find my notes, man. Because I'm real curious to like really what's next for Diddy, man. Like, he beat the Rico, which they was trying to hang him for, and then they still found a way. All right, let's get him for prostitution. So how much time will Diddy get? That's my question. Will he get the time he already served? Maybe come home September, make a year. So can Diddy come home September? He did a year, throw a party. Will people attend a Diddy party if he come home? Who will go? Who will not go? Who will stand next to Diddy? Who would, I don't know, go on record and say, I believe he didn't do it, but I didn't want to, you know what I mean? What's going to happen when Diddy come home? Will he do an interview? Will Diddy do an interview? With who? I think if he do one, he can't do Charlamagne. Charlamagne gonna ask too many questions. Like, so when you had the baby oil, you really had a whole tub of baby oil? Like, I can see Charlamagne wilding though. So who would Diddy do an interview with where he would be comfortable to speak on everything that was said about him? Or what did he just lay low? Will he lay low? Can Diddy lay low? I don't think Diddy could lay low. I don't think it's a such thing as Diddy laying low, not being seen, not MIA. Like, how do Diddy be just quiet Diddy? Do he change his name? Damn, can we get another Puff? He was Puff, Puff Daddy, Puff, Diddy. Sean, he can't go back to Sean Combs. I mean, his name is Sean Combs, but do Diddy get another alias? Because the Diddler, like they running the Diddler in the ground. Like, what will be a good thing for Diddy to do? Will he jump in music still? Will Diddy get another brand? Like, what? Damn, there's so many questions. Would brands even rock with him? Would any brand? What brand? What type of brand? Like, it's so many questions I have. When did he come home? Like, what does he do? The man that was always so in the spotlight, everywhere you look, it was Diddy. He was there. He was popping out. He was being Diddy, man. Everybody know Diddy dancing. Yeah. Before the love stuff, Diddy was outside. You know, from what we see, from what the fans, people see, we see Diddy partying. I never been to a Diddy party. So I'm just going off what I see on the screen, on the phone. Diddy be lit? So all the sex allegations and stuff, I think when it first popped off, we all thought it was other celebrities involved. But when it kind of come out to the public, it was just him, Cassie, the Jane Doe, who was 50 baby mom. We come to find out. Like, all right, if he like women that he's dating to have sex with other men and it just happen to be sex workers, what's wrong with that? Yeah, the abuse, he's wrong on that. The abusing them, physical abuse, but a lot of that stuff, I feel like they was willing participants. Like they stuck around. Like, at what point do you say, all right, I'm not doing this no more? Nope. They wanted the lifestyles, right? 10,000 a month. I'm pretty sure Cassie, when she was around, she wanted that lifestyle. Because when you left him, you double back. When you got with your husband, who was the trainer, you double back with the, like, how do you double back if someone rapes you, they beat you and all? There must be something you love about that. I'm not saying you should love abuse, but that is love to you. Like, how is that love? You keep going back. Like, so Diddy looking at it as, oh, they are allowing me to do this. I'm a firm believer in a person only gonna do what you allow them to do. And they clearly was allowing Puff to do these things to them. So I mean, yeah, he wrong for the abuse, but the sex stuff, that's his preference. Like whoever with him, that's what he want. He wants to watch his women deal with other men. But they never came out and said if Diddy was with the men. That'd be another whole story. Well, is Diddy? Yeah, he wanted the nut all niggas all on him. Yeah, Diddy, you gay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Diddy, you gay. But is it wrong if he wants to be with men? It's okay. I just think the women that he with, they gotta be willing to accept that. I think that's a trait that comes with him. When he come home, is he still gonna do it? Of course. Is it gonna be as uh broad as it was? No, he probably narrowed it down to a handful of sex workers that, you know what I mean, this contract you're gonna sign. It ain't gonna be no switching up of what Diddy wants. What's next for Diddy? That's my question. What is next for Diddy? Can he be the same once he's free? Like, can he be the same? Once Diddy come home, will Diddy be able to move around like Diddy? He's still gonna have money, of course. He gonna have money. Does Diddy do a party and who do he invite? Do he invite anybody? Or nah, Diddy gonna do a small family gathering, you know what I mean? Something light, minimum people, the ones that never turned on them, but it will be no cameras. We'll just hear about it. We'll just definitely hear about it. Definitely hear about it. We're gonna hear about a Diddy gathering family, friends that knew he was innocent per se, and they didn't switch on him. Damn, dude, did he say anything about Jay-Z not being his friend? That's something I would like to know. Dude, did he say anything about Jay-Z? Dude, somebody ask him, like, well, Jay-Z said y'all never was friends like that. Y'all was just, people who was in the industry. That was it. It goes no further than the industry. Damn, Diddy being free with no friends. How does that look? But from what I've seen on outside the courthouse on the news, they out there screaming, "Free Diddy, free Diddy." They out there screaming, "Free Diddy." So, would people have been more upset if he would have went to jail? Would people have been happy if he got 10 years? Diddy sentenced to 10 years in jail. Would people have been okay with that? Would people have been satisfied, or what people would have been mad? Because it seemed like people happy he, you know what I'm saying, he somewhat got off